Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Power Esports Conference Super Smash Bros. I know I'm not your usual commentator for this game. Most of my experience comes in Valorant, but due to extenuating circumstances, I am going to be all by myself trying to figure this out much more than you guys. But today we're going to get another matchup between Boise State and your Spartans. Seeing last night, unfortunately, the Valorant team could not pull through, but we're going to see if the Smash team can get some revenge for us. So hopefully we get an interesting matchup. Like I said, I'm still learning, so please forgive my inexperience and please be patient. But I will do what the best I can to do what I can, and I have a lot of notes on my phone, so I'm going to be basically locked half on this and half on the game. So it's going to be wonderful. But yeah, that's going to be exciting, just as or almost as exciting as tomorrow's matchup for the basketball team. But we will get straight into that. No time to talk about basketball when we got Super Smash, and we're gonna get right into it. Already down halfway, 50%, and Falco going through with Dice, getting an up throw and a nice up smash, getting a lot of airtime, and now edge guarding. But Rosalina able to get back in. BYU trying to hold their own. But Falco relentless, and so is Dice trying to get a lot of pressure. The edge guard is going to be relentless, though missing that forward smash. And now Rosalina and Starmie's getting a little bit on the offensive, but 123. Basically any major hit could send Rosalina off the edge. And Falco just trying to hold his own on the Rosalina edge guard and is able to get back onto the platform, trying to contain, but Rosalina still keeping it on as Starmie's keeping the offensive going. But Falco getting Rosalina off the edge, getting some nice projectile shots to chip down, and a big smash to almost get Rosalina out, but staying alive at 153% is mildly insane. But unfortunately cannot last forever, though Dice at 133, a lot of pressure going on for that side. And I believe we're gonna get Zambo on the mic quite soon, but Falco just trying to hold on, trying to keep this stock alive for as long as possible. As Rosalina just trying to end this quickly, trying to end it painlessly, but 30% on the board. Falco staying alive with Dice, holding on, keeping the damage going.
Hello everybody, apologize for being late, but I'm on the mic. Zamo is here, and we're here to talk about some Smash Bros.
Someone with actual experience.
Hey, I'll bring the experience, you'll bring the hype, and the hype is already being brought in this set right now as Dice keeping it close with this 155% right now, but Boise State's looking a little rough. That up tilt backer is going to be doing some great work for Dice here. Starmies, though, finally gets that with the back air, killing off the top, which is not what you see a lot, but finally going to find it. But a drag down upper into another back air, and Dice finds the second stock, only 0% on a second.
A huge one, and he actually knows the terms for these.
I'll bring the game knowledge. You, as I said, you bring the hype. And
definitely, and obviously a great matchup. Dice putting on such a strong performance starting off and getting such a huge lead against this Rosalina, but definitely not BYU not gonna just give it to him.
Yeah, Boise's looking quite strong. Starmie playing very well right now, playing patient with this Luma play, just playing around with those nairs, with those back airs, but that's a caught jump by Dice, and that's going to be an aggressive option. It works out for Starmies, but the down tilt almost leads into the down air. But not just yet. Oh my goodness, Dice is just playing with the shield, a shark in the water, an up tilt nair, gonna rack up the percent, and has to go back to ledge. This is not where you want to be, cannot seem to find a way out of this disadvantage state, but a good down air from the Rosalina Luma finally puts a little damage on the board.
And it's unrelenting from Dice. The number one Falco closes it out against Armies. And that is the first set. That's the first player.
That is the first game right there. And if you didn't know, this is the excuse me, this is the Power Esports Conference. I
Power
believe
Esports
this is Power
Conference.
Esports Conference. That means we are in a dual format for Smash Bros. If you are a longtime fan of Smash Bros, you are probably used to crew battle formats, which are each stock. You keep the stocks between players, but in this new format devised by our very own Grayson Lunges Harding, each player gets to play an entire game, and then that's it for that player. So Dice was able to do great stuff against this Rosalina and Luma. And coming up, I'm excited to see Echo Fire versus Mata. Mata, a player from Boise State that has a couple of tricks up his sleeve. He has definitely a couple of characters up his sleeve as well. I was looking last season, I believe. I was looking at his character pool. He had characters like Jigglypuff. He had Pikachu. I believe I saw a Sonic in there a little bit, maybe, but a Ness. I don't know. Mata has a bag of tricks, and I'm excited to see what he brings out.
Well, from what I understand, they're gonna bring out the Pikachu.
Okay, it is going to be the Pikachu.
Yep.
And I do like what Michigan State did here because we are seeing Mata versus Echo Fire. And in this dual format, I do believe that Boise State had that second player as they had the first pick. So Michigan State got to counterpick with Echo Fire on the Ness. And if you know anything about Pikachu doesn't have many losing matchups, but Ness is one of them. And exactly. We see it on our screen right now. But yeah, Michigan State chose to be Team A, and our blind was Dice on the Falco, and then Boise chose Starmies as their counterpick. Then they had their blind of Mata. We counterpicked with Echo Fire. We blinded Raymond Noodles on the Steve. And then they countered with Gookies on the Snake. And then they blinded, not sure who. Oh, what's that? Oh, what's the player? I know it. I know from the character. Oh, I forgot the name of the player that plays Olimar. Very good player, though. And we counterpick with Druish on the Palutena.
Definitely. And obviously, our team very solid. We just saw an amazing performance against the counter pick.
Yes.
Right. We have the #1 Falco player in the country.
In North America. In the continent.
In the continent. My apologies. We gotta make sure to get the title right.
Mm-hmm. The only. No, not the only, but the top 3 are all Japanese, and then we got our boy Dice at that #4 spot.
Yeah. So. Not many things you could do about a player at that caliber.
Exactly.
There's only so much you can put against it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, personally, I think it's a really good player on his hard counter that could actually stand a really good match against him.
Exactly. Yeah.
And we saw right there, I believe he had 2 stocks up on that victory.
Mm-hmm.
So, what? Boise State only acquiring 1 point
only
off that
one
match.
Point, exactly.
So definitely a huge advantage gained for Michigan State right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
And Boise State going to have to play a lot of catch-up in order to make up the difference.
Mm-hmm. Mata is going to need to pull out some things in this game. Pikachu, definitely a character that wins games, but I would never describe those games as dominant. The only way that a Pikachu is going to be dominating a game like you want the Mata to right now is if you're getting insane edge guards, if you're getting insane like these offstage situations that are uncounterable by Echo Fire. But Echo Fire, an incredible pilot at Ness, is going to, and with plenty of Pikachu experience, because there's 3 very solid ones in the state of Michigan. Knows ways around what Pikachu has to offer, and just getting into it right now.
And Ness is also really good against the edge guard with a lot of abilities to kind of counteract a lot of that aggression too.
Yeah, definitely has some aggressive options. Can throw out those aerials, and if you don't time it right, that PK Thunder Rocket is really scary to get in front of. It starts being untappable, I believe, at around 55%, and so you're scared to get off stage against that.
Yep. But Ness.
Ooh, that's going to be a missed tech from Mata, and that's going to be an immediate stock from Echo Fire. Yeah, that just comes with the territory of online. You're trying to play against a character like Ness that's throwing out these options, throwing out these aerials that send at a nasty angle, and having so much latency online, it makes it so hard to tech those situations.
Yep.
That's gonna be another. That's gonna be a taken jump from Echo Fire, and the F smash just barely doesn't get it. But a great roll read is gonna continue this advantage state for Echo Fire, finally making his way with the quick attack, but immediately thrown away and putting himself in the corner. Echo Fire is not not afraid to let those smash attacks rip, as we've seen 3 times already. In that back throw might do it, not just yet. 130%. Mata cannot seem to get anything. It's only nickel and dime, but the whole dollar is coming out with that back throw.
And can we get the flawless on Ness? We know how good he is on this, winning a lot of tournaments for Michigan State, but a flawless would be quite insane if I do say so myself.
It really would, and the way these stocks have been going, Echo Fire is poised to do just that. But a good track down from Mata now puts Echo Fire off stage. But as I said, those offstage situations is not where Echo Fire wants to be. So he immediately jumps, gets into high situation, and is a lot less scared of being juggled by Pikachu than being edgeguard.
Definitely. And you see how much more respect BYU is showing, or Boise State is showing Echo Fire. You see how much respect he has to give because he knows a Ness can just instantly, or basically instantly, take him out of the entire game. And it's happened twice already.
It really has just these just situations that normally Pikachu comes out on top. Echo Fire is finding a way to pick the right option, find a way through this wall that Pikachu kind of puts up a lot of aerials, puts up a lot of this pressure, but Echo Fire is placing the pressure right back. Ooh, but a good forward air from Mata is going to be catching Echo Fire there, and finally taking a stock, and finally putting another point on the board for Boise State. But this might be looking like a repeat of last game with another 2-stock. That's going to be the Yo-Yo at ledge, but does not find a way to connect. Ooh, but a good air dodge from Echo Fire, avoiding that situation.
And you get the tackle, can 100% on the Pikachu. One big hit closes it out completely.
Yeah, Pikachu being bottom 5 lightest characters in the game is going to be dying. We saw that first stock at ludicrous percents, at just these obscene situations that many a character would be fine with. Pikachu is going to be exploding, and it's just it's looking raps. This neutral is just once again Mata just keeps finding openings here and there, but Echo Fire is the situations always go in Ness's favor.
And almost closing out, but still staying alive. Just barely hanging on, but it looks like that's it. Another dub for the Spartans.
And Echo Fire, as soon as anybody is above 115%, you will see the dash attack fly. He's giving me a thumbs up. Dash attack flying left and right, left and right. I mean, it's a good kill option. What do you do about it? Yep. Mata could not find a way to deal with it, and Echo Fire comes out on top with another 2-stock.
And one thing is, you mentioned Pikachu was really powerful on that edge guard. But unfortunately, it didn't look like he could take advantage of any time Ness was off the stage.
Exactly.
It looked like he was kind of either scared of the Ness itself or just didn't feel like risking going out of his way to get off that edge to fight off that edge.
Yeah.
And it looked like that might have also cost him a lot of potential winning stocks.
It really did. Those situations, as I was saying throughout the game, Echo Fire was placing himself in situations where he wouldn't be in disadvantage. We saw just immediately high recover, wants to get juggled rather than edge guard. It immediately just air dodges to ledge, just jumps to ledge, doesn't even bother throwing out the up B because he knows it's exploitable. And Pikachu is one of the best, if not the best characters in the game at exploiting characters off stage. So Echo Fire, great recognition, and Mata just had some situations the neutral was good. The neutral was solid, was getting these hits in, but the conversions into advantage were where there was some lackluster play is what I would say. But coming up next is nothing close to lackluster play. We have Ramen Noodles versus Gookies. We got. Or do we not? Wait, no. Maybe we got a little bit of order wrong. It looks like, I don't know, Drew is just sitting down right now. but but whatever. If it is Raymond Noodles versus Gookies, Snake versus Steve, that is the top tier matchup of all time. Those two top three, and Snake. Okay, if you don't think Snake is top three, you know he's top five. So this is the top of the tier list matchup that you love to see, and I love to talk about it. You know.
Yep. But right now, it's a question of fighting for Boise State's life. One more matchup loss, and it's
Yeah.
game. Four
It
more
really
points,
is.
and it's game. And and obviously, they are very behind. They are extremely behind. So they might even just lose, even if they do win the matchups, if we just take enough stocks.
Exactly.
So
Yeah. No. That's.
they have to win, and they have to win perfectly, and
Mhm.
that is a tall order against this strong Spartan matchup.
I think the only way that Boise State can win this or bring it back is if they only allow one stock from each player to get lost. So if Gookie's two stocks Raymond here and I forgot the player on the Olimar. I feel bad. Very good player. He was in the Fall Stars match, I believe. Just a very solid player. If he only loses one stock against Druish, then Boise State can tie it up and then go to that final game 5. But it's looking that's looking really rough for Boise State here.
Definitely. I mean, we've seen that it's possible. We've seen it from the Michigan State players doing it themselves.
Yes.
But even then, it's such a tall order. It's not just being able to do it, it's actually doing it.
Exactly.
And against a team that, I mean, we've already seen that they're able to compete with the best of them. Can they, against a strong opponent, also play so perfectly where you only lose one stock, where you don't make mistakes, and even if you don't make mistakes, can you play perfectly beyond not making mistakes? And for most people, that's too much.
It is a tall order to ask. Theory and practice are different categories for a reason, and it feels like in practice Michigan State is feeling stronger right now. Like I like the counter picks that we see from Boise State, like Rosalina and Luma against Falco. That's not a bad matchup. Snake against Steve. That's a good matchup for Snake. It's just the in practice, these situations once again are going in the favor of the Spartans. The Spartans have a control over game state right now that Boise doesn't seem to understand at that level.
Yep. Now you got to wonder what's taking so long.
I think Druish didn't have his name, his control set. Am I getting that right? Oh,
It's Raymond next though. So
sorry.
Raymond Noodles.
Oh, okay. We needed to switch. We needed to switch setups because we needed DLC. Some of our school setups don't have all the DLC and all that. But I had to find one that had DLC and has online because Raymond Noodles, he's playing Steve, and that is the most DLC character that you can get. He's
Uh,
up there.
do non-Steve players like Steve players?
Okay, people don't hate Steve players. People just hate Steve. Like it's. I mean, people hate on people for playing different characters, but like that's cringe. Who cares? Just hate on the character, not the player. Who
Says the
cares?
guy who plays the worst
Yeah,
characters and climbs.
I mean, I get hated on for playing Little Mac. Who cares? Like it's cringe no matter what side of the tier list you get. Just I hate the player or hate the character, not the player. And just definitely some hate has been brewed for Raymond's character, but I have yet to see a single ounce of hate for Raymond himself. Great guy, great player, and just one of Michigan's finest and one of Michigan State's finest, as we're seeing right here. Getting into it, Gookies versus Raymond Noodles.
And immediately starting off by mining and just gathering resources. Gonna take a little damage for it though. Grenades are very annoying.
Yeah, just both of these characters having two of I believe, the best neutral Vs in the game. Both of these characters have the top 3 neutral Vs in the game. Grenade is the best projectile in the game, I would say. Just the fact that you can have 2, the amount of pressure that it applies. And then, obviously, Steve getting 3 different things with his neutral V. The ability to make a new stage, build new tools to make a new stage, and then build and mine the materials to get new tools and build a stage.
Well, you already got diamond tools, so it is going to be pretty bad for anyone going against that. I don't think matchup really matters when you just do a lot of damage.
Yeah, the main complaint I've seen about Steve is he's not a bad designed character. He's just overtuned, and nothing exemplifies that more than the diamond tools. Those diamond does so much damage. It does so much knockback. It kills at ludicrous percents, and it still combos to the same efficiency as tools like gold that have 1 less frame on each move. It's a very, very, very strong tools that Steve has.
And you see how much respect Gookies is giving, but any opening is going to be exploited. And instantly you see the percentage just immediately shot up so much.
Just, 1 combo is all you need from Raymond, and 1 back air is all you need to take that stock. Diamond back air, strong move, very, very strong move. But Gookie's opting not to down throw up tilt. I don't know if the percent was correct for that combo, but 163% for a character that's mid-weight. Steve finds a way to live to insane percents. Just the presence of minecart, which stops your mobility, and walls that you can build to bounce off and lessen your impact. Steve just lives so long, even against a character like Snake, who can kill with some crazy moves.
Well, we see him at 194%, an insane number to go by, but all things must come to an end, and right there is an ending. I think he already got diamond tools.
He did. Since he lived for so long, it gave him more opportunity to mine and get more resources, which allowed him to have that turnover diamond from the first stock. And just that's why Steve planking is just so strong. It just gives you resources abound in the figurative and literal sense.
Well, you know where the hate comes from. It's because Steve does way too much too easily sometimes. And I mean, right now we're just seeing his we just see the Snake's number go up so amazingly fast.
And
and there's a stock.
There's a stock. Another diamond backer is going to be taking it. But yeah, Snake is a character that does just really well at tacking on percent. You are taking chip left and right, and we haven't been seeing that as much as we would like from Gookies. If you're a fan of Boise State, Gookies has been throwing grenades, but Raymond has been doing a really good job at swatting them away, throwing them away, or just building up resources in order to just completely ignore grenades.
Definitely. You see how much space we've been seeing from Raymond, just holding a good, clean distance from this Snake, making sure to avoid all of those grenades, all that chip damage, and that's why there's been such a big number of equally shared damage, and Steve actually winning this altercation.
Exactly. I will say, however, that Michigan State has won the game. I'm looking at it now. I did the math. The highest possible points that Boise State can get now is 9. And if Michigan State doesn't take another stock, they will still be at 10 points. So Michigan State has won this first game, 2.5 games in. That's one of, I guess, the downsides of this duels format is these final situations where there's not much left you need to do. You still have to play it out, but I do kind of like that. I don't like it.
At least the players can play.
Exactly. If this next match against Druish goes insanely well for Boise State, then that's the morale boost that they might need going into game 2. And however, if Druish just does what Druish does in these formats and just wins the game. He does tend to do that, but then that might be even more of just, I guess, a grave dug for Boise State. And that's just a situation you have to deal with.
Yeah, but at the very least, then the players who've been waiting for their turn at least get their chance to play, gets their chance to, have a little fun.
Exactly.
Players love match day because then
Exactly.
it's their
Yes.
chance to just show the
Hmm.
world what they've been working on for a week, a
Hmm.
month, for however long.
Hmm.
We've been on break for a while. These guys are itching to play, and they
Yes.
want to play.
Yeah,
They want to
exactly.
show people what they've been doing over that break, over that time they've been practicing, with their coach or by themselves, with their friends
Yeah,
sometimes. And yeah, it's just an opportunity just to have a little fun. And that's what college is all about,
exactly.
giving these kids opportunities.
Yeah, exactly. It is an opportunity, and that is the biggest selling point for this duels format that the Power Esports Conference is using. Is every player gets to play, and it prioritizes team growth. With a crew battle format, you can have just teams with a single insanely strong player that can just run games, can run through entire teams on their own. But in this dual format, you need to rely on your team to get their points. You can't just say, I guess to just throw Syracuse under the bus. Yeah, Syrup is going to get his 4 points, but can Sarvi get his 4 points? Can the rest of Syracuse get their 4 points? Is the situation that duels provides, that duels it presents, I guess.
Yep. And yeah, it complements depth. It complements having a whole team because at the end of the day, it's still technically a team sport. It's still technically a competition
Hmm.
between a team versus a team. Saying that one individual, you know, I mean, I think Giannis might like that format a bit
Yeah,
more because
yeah, yeah.
if you've been following the Bucks at all, they might like it. But I think a lot of teams, they want to show off their whole team. But if a one player is just mollywopping everyone else,
Yeah,
where's the point of the rest of the team? It's just
exactly.
there's no value in having them.
Yes, I 100% agree. Uh, and yeah, no, I think every time I've commentated duels, I've gotten to say that, and that just goes to show how much I do truly mean, how much I appreciate that aspect of duels. It is a new depth that if you've been a part of the Smash team or scene or kept up with the Smash scene, it has been around for decades. It is a very traditional grassroots, just built from the ground up kind of community, and you don't see a lot of variation. Like final smashes have never been used, items have never been used, just very set stage lists in each thing, and crew battles have been around since I believe Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and they've just continued on with no change. And finally, just a breath of fresh air that Duels brings is, I don't know. It's a breath of fresh air. It's right there, and it's really cool to see that there. Obviously, there can be innovation in the game, but there can still be innovation after 7 years of this game being out through the way you play it.
Yep. A game so stuck in its own roots, they don't. I mean, you have a system that works,
Exactly. Yeah.
but just because it works doesn't mean it's fun anymore.
Exactly,
It doesn't
yeah.
mean that people want to do it. You know, I mean, some people will learn new characters, but you're still playing the same game, just slightly different. It's just a different chess opening. But
Yep.
when do we get to play checkers?
Amen. That's what I'm asking. Next time I see Magnus Carlsen, which I see him on the regular, just me and him like this. Next time, when are we playing checkers, Magnus, come on. Yeah,
Yep.
play me in checkers. You what are you?
When-
Chess prodigy?
Yeah, it's just a question of when do we change the rules just a
Yep,
little
yep.
bit. Have a little more
When's
experimentation.
Chess 2 come out? You know?
Yep. Hey, when are we adding the final smash to consistently?
Exactly.
I swear they have these. I don't think I've seen most of the characters' final smash since when I played back on the Wii U.
Exactly.
Like,
I know.
I know they're overpowered,
Yeah.
but they also have pretty nice animations.
They're pretty
Come
cool. They're
on.
pretty cool.
Hey,
Nintendo spent a lot of money on those.
hey,
Come on.
hey,
Get in
Smash
there.
organizers, let us have some final
Yeah,
smashes.
come on.
Plus, the chaos going for them
Yeah.
is
Oh, yeah.
insane. Like people trying
Okay.
to chase that little floating ball
There
around.
is nothing more demeaning though than like using all of your resources, getting all the way into the top blast zone, and you don't get the smash ball. You just have to float back to stage, just ashamed, and then your opponent just gets up there and gets
I
it.
remember, I think it was a Falco just shot it from a distance and stole it from me. after,
No,
I believe-
I think the game might have. I think the fight might have to get out of the game at that point. I think a haymaker is coming right to their chin if that happens to me. It's over. It's over. They're done.
we had chess boxing. Why not
Smash boxing. Come on. Like I play Little Mac. Like come on. It translates perfectly. I hit you
Throw an
with an
uppercut
F-
in game. Throw an uppercut in real
Exactly.
life.
KO punch. I hit you with a KO punch. I uppercut you in the chin, and you get a concussion.
Either way, KO.
KO. Exactly. I win the set there. Like
Now, what would a Ganon player have? What would happen
a
against
sword.
that?
A sword.
Would they pick you up with one hand and just like
Ooh, yeah.
just start ragdolling you one-handed like the Big
Just-
Show,
Just chuck you across the room.
like a football?
If anyone can do that to a person, you have my respect, and I will concede any tournaments that we play against each other. I will genuinely.
Hey, Mark
and-
Henry, we know. Mark Henry, you can win a tournament for Smash.
Exactly. Hey, you heard it here first.
You're gonna see him lose one stock and accidentally just crush his controller. You're gonna be like, "Hey, I forfeit."
It's like a scene. Oh my gosh! It's just like the stereotypical anime scene. It's like they flex and their muscles come out of the shirt, like the shirt
Full
just
body rip.
Yeah, no, the shirt just explodes. But it's like he does his. He takes like a single stock and his controller just crumbles.
A fine powder.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey, we're giving some good ideas out here to the
we
Smash
are.
organizers. Hey.
I think some notes need to be taken. I'm sending this to all my tournament organizer friends. They better get cooking. They better get cooking immediately.
Hey, MMA x Super Smash Bros.
Mm.
You know?
Floyd Mayweather. Who do you think Floyd Mayweather plays?
I think he goes one of the bottom tier characters just to give himself a challenge.
Exactly. I think you're right. I really think you're right.
I think he goes with one of those like CT characters
Yup.
and then make sure
No,
everyone acknowledges
I
it.
think I get real big Zelda vibes from Floyd Mayweather. I think he really could cook with that.
Definitely. We're just waiting. We're waiting on our final match.
Yeah, we can we get an update from Adam? Oh wait, is the fourth game not being played?
We're still waiting.
That was the fourth game? Oh, what?
What the heck?
We didn't get the right. Okay. We didn't get the right list then. I didn't know. I didn't know that. I thought we were gonna play another.
We have been deceived.
We have been deceived. Yeah. But
Have
Drew
we,
didn't play.
we haven't seen Drew play. So
It wasn't on our screen. Tyler.
Oh.
Drew, did you
come
play?
on.
Drew, We missed it.
We were talking about hyping up the
Oh my
players
gosh.
even after the wins. Oh. We were looking at the spreadsheet.
We s- oh my gosh,
Uh,
we had the spreadsheet in front of us. That's really funny. We did not see that last fourth game
We
at
were just
all.
yapping
We
the
were
whole
talking
time.
about nothing. We were talking. I'm so sorry for any Boise player that wants to watch that VOD. Oops.
Whoopsie. Uh,
Oh my gosh.
we blame
that's
production.
Funny.
We
That's
blame
funny.
production.
No. It's really funny.
I guess we're just gonna skip that last round.
Yeah, well, Michigan State won. Good.
Unsurprisingly,
We won. Well done, Michigan State.
to no one's shock after that third match.
I mean, yeah,
we
it
won.
was set in stone, but I would have loved to see Drew versus. Dang it, I forgot his name. I feel bad. Man, I keep thinking Spink, but no, that's a Peach player. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know these players. The last
I will remember by the end of the set, or after, as soon as the camera turns off, I'm gonna be like, that's it.
I think I've only seen like two Super Smash Bros. Level content. The first one was when I was little from an Annoying Orange gaming channel. Was my introduction to Super Smash Bros. The Annoying Orange Super Smash
Holy
Bros. Gaming.
cinema.
And then the second one was Ludwig.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that is the big one. Yeah,
And I
Ludwig
think
used
there
to
was
play
like an
Smash.
8-year gap in between that,
Yep,
where
yep.
I had Super Smash on the Wii U.
Yeah.
Barely played it and
Oh,
just
yeah.
played Shulk because again, Annoying Orange introduced me to it.
Yeah. I mean, that is the most, because like there's two different classifications of Smash. There's like better than average, and then there's better than average, like the average Smash player. There's, you can say you're better than average, like you beat all your friends at a party, or you can say you're better than average, like you go 2-2 or 3-2 at a Smash Bros tournament. So like that's it. That's
The best in among a friend group, and then someone who
exactly.
actually could
Yeah,
compete in a
like,
tournament.
Bro goes like, yeah, I beat all my friends in a tournament. Goes to goes to
local.
a bracket. Goes to a local. There's levels to this. There's levels to this.
They get flawless by
Yep.
some dude who
Oh, yeah.
who immediately
yeah.
gets whopped himself
Yep,
right after.
Exactly.
Like-
you lose 3-0 handily.
You think,
take two
he's
stocks.
gonna be he's the tournament favorite? No, he's
No,
also
no,
bad.
no,
He's just
he's-
better than you.
He's a 1-2er as well, but you are the one. You are the one that he beats. Immediately runs into yeah. Exactly.
You're like
the
and then-
tournament experience right there.
and that
Yep.
and that's when you realize button mashing doesn't work.
Really, hey, it works pretty well, I will say. You just have to know when to face roll against your controller.
And maybe also which characters
True,
are good
true.
at button
Exactly.
mashing
You
versus
can't really.
the characters who are just good at spamming one or two moves.
True.
Yep, shout out Shulk.
Shout out Schultz.
Literally
Yeah,
a
okay.
two-move character.
Okay, I really want to hear what you think those two moves are, because like I have the two moves in my, like, you are correct that Shulk kind of can win with just two moves.
Forward smash, up smash. That's all I spammed.
There really are levels to this, because the two that I'm thinking of are forward air and neutral air. I mean, combined with his arts, his neutral B, but it's really like. And just the difference between players, the difference between just experiences.
Note
with
that
the
I
game.
haven't played Smash
Exactly,
in
yeah.
like 7-8 years.
Exactly, I know. I'm giving you stuff. I'm giving you just slack for it. But
Listen, the only thing I know about Smash is what these guys yap about when we were in that van going to the.
I know. Yeah, we have like our 7-hour road trip, and we'll just be like, yeah, no, Mega Man has just this neutral. Like, you can't deal with Leaf Shield. Like, pellets are so annoying. It's like,
For context,
what?
I was in the van with all the Smash players and
Yep.
half the Valorant
Yep.
players. So the Smash players were all awake and yapping.
And the Valorant
The
players,
Valorant players were
asleep.
just dead asleep. And then I was just there kind of twiddling my thumbs, kind of just like not asleep because
Absorbing.
I made sure to sleep early that night.
Oh my
But like
gosh.
I don't know anything in the conversation,
Yep.
so I'm just like
Yep.
listening and just like, what are they even talking about?
Yeah.
What do these words mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, Pikachu can beat insert name that I haven't heard of because they added him after I stopped playing. Like,
Yeah.
like for you guys, I don't know what an Olimar is.
Hey,
I'm
that's Captain Olimar to you, Josh. That is GOAT right there. Yeah, no, but
Alright.
we're getting right into it. We did see the list of players we will be going up against, and coming up first, Michigan State's blind of Rydra on the Ridley, and Boise State's answer is clear on the Ness. And getting that little button check in gets the taunt, and we're getting right into it. A little fun fact about Rydra, he does not have taunts bound on his controller, so whenever those initial taunts start, just down smashes. It's a little funny thing.
Yep, and it's also a battle of who can shoot fire better.
True. Just plasma breath from from Ridley and PK fire from Ness, but through neither fire nor flames, Rydra is coming out on the top right now, 76%. A couple of juggling situations. Up smash not going to connect just yet, but that back air is going to be punishing laggy PK fire. That's going to be a risky recovery from clear. Oh, but Rydra following that ledge option does not get a big punish off of it. However, you're still at a very, very solid situation right now.
Definitely, and we're seeing definitely a different level of performance between these two players. And a first stock down early on the Ness. I mean, last time we saw 2 early picks from those stocks, Ness almost flawlessing, but now we're seeing a little bit of struggle, a little bit of competition.
There it is. There's the Ridley. That's like the week 1 that people figured out with Ridley. The up B to ledge, take that stock early. He's trying to go for it again. Rydra is playing with his food right now, and it's looking like it is being cooked, fried, and simmered right now. Like this, just any way, shape, and form that you can kill a Ness, Rydra finds a way, and that's going to be the first game going expeditiously to Michigan State University.
Definitely, and a different level of performance. You know, we saw last from our own that the Ness putting on the dominant show, but is Ridley a good matchup against Ness, or was that just an amazing performance?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure Ness beats Ridley's not a good character, so I'm pretty sure Ness beats Ridley.
He looks fat.
Yeah. Even matchup? Okay, I'm hearing even matchup. And for someone who has a high-level Ness on his team, and also the fact that there are 5 total Ridley players in the world, I'm pretty sure Rydra is going to be having an advantage in most matchups. Most players, most matchups. And especially Rydra being just one of the best Ridley players in the world, like top 5 easily. Just incredible pilot at this incredibly weird character.
Definitely. Now, what if Ridley was lore accurate size?
Then I think he would be worse. I think he would be terrible. I genuinely think if Ridley was like the size of the screen, what do you do about like
Any heavy?
what do you do about like any move? Like you just get comboed by everything.
But you can't miss.
Who cares? You're in hit stun the whole time.
Can't.
Good point for
poses a good
production.
question.
Yeah, how can you knock him off the screen if he is the screen? Okay, right. Okay, one gripe I have with Ridley is he's not heavy. He's like the like I don't even know, like 12th heaviest character in not even 12th. No, he's like 15th heaviest character in the game.
Then why is he so slow?
He's not, he's not really slow.
Comparative.
I don't know. Comparative. True.
Well,
no, he's fast. He is fast. I don't know. Ridley's a fast character.
maybe it's his size. That
His
gives it
size,
away.
that's his biggest downfall. Oh my goodness. No button check. We're getting right into it. I think Druge was expecting a button check, but Gookie's getting right into it. Playing some Snake. Playing it well. A little bit of damage racked up. to start off this game. But Druish looking to rack up the percent, gets that last hit in air, and that's going to be a lot of damage on the side of Druish 52. And now Snake has to find a way off of this ledge. Oh, F smash coming out, looking for a call out. Druish not going to get anything massive off of it, but still an advantage. Corner play is where Palutena and Druish shine, and shine they will, as a stage spike from Gookies is going to be losing his first stock.
And it's a battle of magic versus military. It's a pretty common anime trope, I'd say.
Man versus God right here. This is a goddess Palutena versus the powers of man and military might. Who wins? They're called gods for a reason, and her divinity is on full display right now. A back air off stage, taking that at 65%. And oh my goodness, just the advantage doesn't end. Druish cannot seem to get off of Gookies right now, and Gookies can't seem to shake him.
Yep, and might just be a divinity diff. You might just be seeing the helplessness of man against that of gods.
This has to be like an allegory or something. Didn't they? This has to be like Lil John 3:16 or something. They had to be saying this in the Bible, I think. And in biblical proportions, Druish takes it at 3-0, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead for Michigan State, which means the only way that Boise State can win this game too is if they don't lose another stock, which is the exact same situation that I was explaining before, but to a greater degree because it's starting at the beginning of Game 2.
Well, like I said last time, it is technically possible because we just did it.
Yeah, true.
Again.
Once again,
they got to repeat what we've already done.
Theory and practice are different.
Against the #1 Falco in North America.
I don't know if Dice is going in. No, Dice is not going in. We are getting Suspect and Echo Fire.
Kazuya.
We're getting Kazuya, which okay. If there is a character in the game that is the most impossible to not lose a stock against, it is Kazuya. I'm gonna barring certain matchups that are like really hard for Kazuya. Who cares about those?
So unless a total counter character, like a hard counter,
which I don't think we're seeing. I believe the Olimar is coming out supersonic on the
is.
Olimar. Yeah, it's not the biggest of counters against Kazuya. It's
not
a bad matchup.
And then even if that does happen, you got Ness.
Exactly.
And Ness can get a stock pretty quickly against a Pikachu.
We're getting the same matchup of Echo Fire versus Mata.
If we're to believe history, shows us signs of what can happen again.
Yeah, this is looking very, very poised, or very, very well poised by Michigan State to take this game. A couple of prepositions for all of you English fans out there. I'm not. That's for sure. I wish why can't be common language be like German or something? That's a lot more fun language.
I think they lost a war about that kind of thing.
I don't know. That wasn't really language. Like
every
languages they are Germanic. Like English is a Germanic language. Why couldn't we just stick with roots, man? Like German is awesome. Like Schmetterling, that's a funny word. That's butterfly. That's a silly word. I love that word. Krankenwagen, that's a good word. That is ambulance and literally translates to sick wagon. That's funny. German's funny. English is dumb. I hate English. But you know what I don't hate? Kazuya. As we're watching it right here. Great segue.
Yo, look at that back.
Look at that. The musculature on Mr. Mishima is just absolutely insane.
He looks like he could be in Baki.
Yeah, that's the proportions you're seeing in Baki Hanma right there. Oh my goodness, going for blood, just like your favorite anime at home is Suspect right here, going for racking up the percent incredibly well. 102% Dragon Uppercut, not going to connect and not going to kill. Just tacking on percent is supersonic right now. Just these Pikmin are flying back and forth, but the big hits have not come out yet, and big hit is all that Kazuya is and finds a way to take that first stock. But a good jumbo situation from Supersonic, 77%. Oh my goodness.
This might just be like a professional fighter versus someone like a street fighter.
Yeah, yeah,
That's the kind of vibe I'm getting right now. It's
yeah.
also Michigan State has won the game.
Yeah, true, true. I didn't even think about that. Michigan State took a game, or took a stock. That means that the Spartans are your champion for this third, maybe second, PEC game of the spring season. But we're still going to play it out. We're still going to talk about it. We're still going to watch some incredible Smash Bros. And some incredible Smash Bros. Being played right now by Supersonic. 152%. That's going to be a regrab from Suspect. Up Smash is finally going to take it, and we're at even stocks.
Yep, and Team Kazuya goes blasting off again. But coming back in, hitting some big blows with those fists.
Gates of Hell, throwing him off, looking for the Nair. Not going to find it just yet, 124. But, ooh, a reflected purple Pikmin is going to be taking that stock. Good recognition from Suspect. Big call out. Now you just need one combo from Kazuya, and this is looking good for Michigan State right now.
Definitely. And it's a lot of guard play from this Kazuya, keeping it up and just, there it goes.
There it is. Just that crumple, and since Olimar has such a massive head, that F smash actually connects off of the crumple, which not a lot of characters it does connect against. And Olimar, being one of the smallest characters in the game, it's kind of funny that it connects against him.
Yep.
So
that was Boise State's first stock of this set.
oh my gosh, it was. It really was. I didn't think about that. Boise State putting numbers on the board. They used their calculator, but looking like it, they are the denominator right now.
And last up is a matchup that we've seen already. First time didn't go the way that Boise State probably wanted it to go. Maybe they can put off a little bit better performance, put off a good ending to this series, and maybe give themselves just a bit of confidence going into next week.
Mata wasn't looking weak at all in that game one. Had some solid game plan, or had a solid game plan, had some solid just option select situations, but just his ability to place Echo Fire in bad situations was really the downfall of this Pikachu, because Pikachu is a character that's going to take you down over with a lot of T-jolts, with a lot of aerials, and since Ness has that absorb that heals you if you have an energy-based projectile, you can't really take away with that T-jolt. The neutral just becomes so much harder for Pikachu, and we really saw that uncomfortability come out in game one.
And I also think a lot of it was just him not being warmed up. Mata looked extremely cold to start it off, and then after that second stock, especially, you see the reservedness coming in from him. He didn't want to take those a little bit more risky plays. That is what Pikachu was good at in the first place. So hopefully we see him kind of lock in and start getting aggressive, start playing that edge guard a lot more. And I think if he does that, and if he feels confident that he can do it, I think that's going to get him a lot more value than what we saw in the last matchup.
Yeah, it's it really was. I 100% agree. Those first two stocks from Mata were looking a little rough, but once that third stock came in, it was so much more comfortable. It was playing neutral, got some good corner situations against Echo Fire, and actually took a stock. So if that initial hesitancy doesn't happen, then we have ourselves a game, and Boise State has a little light at the end of the tunnel.
Yep, and I think he needs to be aggressive, especially towards that edge guard. I think there were a few times, even at that last stock, even when he was feeling a little more comfortable, he hesitated on going after the nest, going a little bit further out, and I think he needs to extend. He needs to keep going.
Yeah,
he needs to hit the gas. Just cut the brakes.
Just give it a little. Yep. just slash tires, anything to slow the momentum. That is the raging bull of the Spartans. It's a really I combined like 5 different metaphors there. I don't know if it worked, but it was funny. It was silly. But um,
Going into it.
finally getting into it. Echo Fire versus Mata, Pikachu versus Ness. Oh my goodness, Ness. Uh, but yeah, immediately getting into it, we are seeing the strength and the comfortability that you want to see from Mata on the side of Echo Fire right now.
And we're seeing a lot better of a performance from Mata, putting on. You see the comfortability coming in that we were talking about earlier. He's getting more aggressive. He's fighting more comfortably, taking fights on his own terms. And look at the results. It's getting a lot of value right now.
It's looking a lot closer. Yes, exactly what you said. Mata is playing to Pikachu's game. Pikachu is an incredibly proficient pace setter of matches, and since Echo Fire was immediately able to set that pace in the first game, just it felt like curtains for Mata. But Mata has found his planting, has found his footing, and is playing very well.
And here's that edge guard.
Ooh, but a little frightened to go after that PK Rocket is a very scary thing to go up against. You will die if you get hit by it. But both players at 120%. I will say, though, one character on the screen has a lot easier job of taking stocks, and that is Echo Fire with the Ness and with Ness's dash attack.
I'm not used to seeing Pikachu on the other end of those animations.
Ooh, but this might be a big opening for Echo Fire, but no, it's a big opening for Mata up smash, and we are at an even game right now. 29% is all that Mata has taken on his second stock. Needs to get something going here. Ooh, just playing in that corner, playing to your win con, playing to PK Fire, but that's going to be another mistech from Mata. Not going to take it just yet. Wasn't able to put himself close enough to the ledge to take that stock, but 144%, 125. It keeps climbing. PK Flash almost takes it, but that back throw will, and the advantage state continues.
But we seen both animations. We see both animations on Pikachu.
Ooh, that might be another big opening for Echo Fire. Just these aerials, these trades are all going in the favor of Echo Fire. Just Ness has disjoints, has options to deal with the stubbiness of Pikachu, and just all of these options are being stuffed out by Echo Fire. 106%. You're in the corner, and he just waits, grabs, and back throws. Echo Fire takes it, and Michigan State takes it 2-0.
Yep, and that was just. I think Echo Fire just decided to sit up a little bit, get into that forward position.
Yeah.
Because we just saw him lock in. We saw him. I don't even think it was Amada playing worse. I think it was just Echo Fire kind of playing that perfect defense. Anytime Pikachu got into that little bubble around Ness, there was punishment. There was a big hit. And with Pikachu being such a lightweight class, he just kept going flying.
Exactly. There's just we said it in game one, we said it in game two, but the big word for this set was comfortability. Michigan State felt comfortable in their characters, in their game state, and against these matchups, while Boise State was on the back foot the entire time. It was a case of really just Michigan State knew the matchups, knew these players, and knew what to do in each situation. And that just led to Michigan State's dominance, 2-0 with a 16-2 win on game two.
Yep. And such a dominant performance by Michigan State. Hopefully it translates tomorrow.
True.
That would be very nice if they did that. But you gotta praise these players. They definitely have shown that they put in the work, put in the effort into their characters. They're some of the best in the country, in the world.
Yeah.
And you have to give them their props. They put in
really
so much
do.
time.
And it's there's nothing much you can say, but Michigan State has such a solid roster of absolute incredible players with incredible characters and incredible gameplay. It's just solid throughout, and no matter what angle you look at, Michigan State will come out on top.
Yep.
And I do believe, though, that is the time that we have for tonight. I'm Zamo.
I'm Josh.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
You know, there's the easy way to do things and there's the right way to do things. At Michigan State University, our goal was not only to impact campus, but to impact the entire collegiate ecosystem. This is a critical time in esports, and the decisions that we make today can last for decades. And so we at Michigan State, we're committed to doing things the right way.
Raph, I know you're huge into this big esports conference. Michigan State 8-0.
We want to make sure that we are setting the standard for how programs should be built and how programs should behave.